Of course, is also something that Pakistan is appealing for India to, renegotiate and reset. Of course, that's not happening. And at the same time, Asim Munir has been anointed field marshal. Pakistan is keeping up with the charade. It's keeping up with the pretenses. How is this fooling the world and the people of Pakistan as well? And what kind of a realization, India needs to in fact develop at this point in time for the larger good of the world to see Pakistan's true face?
Let me put it where Anil Singh ji left. I'll start with it. In 71, we burned their Karachi harbour for 7 days. That's a fact of life. And I'm reminded of a scene where all our three wings DGMOs held a combined press conference with the world saw. And in that Navy fellow, our officer, was very, very, how is it that it's not my time now? And as Ambassador Baswati Mukherjee said, had we done not even 3 days, some sources tell me it was just 1 day. The next night was that of Navy. Because our warship carriers and other things, they were in the international waters 250 kilometers away of Karachi's Karachi's harbour. And, with their, seashore of about 1,046 kilometers to be precise, it's not difficult to blockade it with our power. So it's always going to be asymmetrical as far as the maritime powers are concerned. That Pakistanis know there, and that's why they don't want to get engaged into anything in maritime. It's, their ships, when they get caught by Somalian pirates, it's the Indian navies and Marcos that go and save them. And that they know it. So they will not go, but they will go ahead with the charades. Because for them, that this is do or die. There's nothing else left. Now today, as we say, Pakistan aerially and defense-wise is naked. If I put it very, very mildly. They can be hit anytime. They can be hit anytime, and Operation Sindoor is just halted. It has not stopped. And so there is lots and lots of anxiety in the people of Pakistan. They all know the truth. Because what has happened is, this is for the first time that Pakistani public themselves have shown us the videos of where they were hit. This has not happened before. And they themselves know. Pakistani gentleman has already seen, a drone coming and striking their installations. How can you tell him that it's not happened? And we down 5 Rafales where they are not able to show any proof of it. So world knows about it. And I'll tell you one thing, geopolitically and, diplomatically, this is going to be proving a masterstroke with this, 36 MPs delegations going to different places and telling their stories. Now, what it has done is, brought the saner things and the right things with the evidence to the fore. That might not be reflected in the media because we know certain, if we talk of Washington Post, if we talk of New York Times, if we talk of this and that, we know all of them are leftists and they will not talk of it. But apart from that, the general understanding is that India is too big an enemy for a place like Pakistan. I wouldn't even call an enemy. I'll call it a nuisance. Because it's always like this. Gone are the days, when they were our enemies. They are a nuisance. And they will continue creating nuisance on behest of USA at times, on behest of China at times. And people like Turkey will go and join them and, part one of their frigates or what was it, a vessel, when these tensions were on in Karachi. So this sort of things will happen. And as far as the maritime power are concerned, see, India does not need more than a day or two to finish it off. If we compare these two things, if we compare our maritime power with theirs, it just doesn't take us a couple of days. It will not take more than 2 days to finish them off. This is the only wing which is so much heavily loaded in favor of India that Pakistan cannot do anything. And they have to live with this fact now. And that is why they are highly puzzled and they want to, run this agenda of, degrading and saying that we are winning. And as far as the field marshal is concerned, people there in Pakistan themselves know he's not a field marshal, he's a failed marshal, as they say. They themselves say that. He's a failed marshal. I don't have to say anything.
We have a
Yes.
paucity of time. Quickly, we're going to take concluding thoughts from our guests.